Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is the 23rd day of June 2021. You can see on my chart, we are going to talk about Yearn finance and tell you all where we're expecting the market price to go since our last price prediction, which was on May the 19th, 2021. Now, before I get started into that, if today is your first time ever seeing our videos and our content, and you all appreciate how we are garnering price predictions in the market for the cryptocurrency space, and you want to join our team, join us. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe here to the channel. We're not about all that fear, all of that FUD, all of that FOMO. Our purpose is to ensure that everyone in our community is in position so that we can all win and dominate this space. You guys can tell from our YouTube banner that we're here to predict, to win, and to profit, right? It's just that simple. So if you want to join us, we're here. If not, if you want entertainment, you can definitely find a plethora of other YouTube channel that's able to give you that type of information. But for us, we focus in on the price because that is where the truth lies. So you guys can tell back there in May 19, 2021, let me zoom in real quick. You guys can see that we played the weakness into the market at that particular time, right? May the 20th, May the 19th. You guys can see here that the price did go lower. So we wasn't caught by surprise to see this price in Yearn finance go lower, right? That's 12.75% profitability right there from our price prediction in May. And it literally happened the same day. So the market actually flew to the downside faster than what we really anticipated. And it goes that way. You know, the timing aspect of these predictions, it could go fast, it could take time, and it seemed like it could take forever. But we was there. We were expecting the trap to lower the price in Yearn, and it did. So at least 12.75% profitability, or at best, if you were to get out right now, it'd be around 50%. So from May 19th, 2021 to today's trading day, the market has lost 50% of its value. Congratulations to you. You was able to see that, and you was able to capture those profits. So now let's break this down. I'm zooming out of the chart and I want to show you all this, right? The trend in Yearn finance was what? That was the trend. And now you guys can see that that is broken. We are not seeing these cryptocurrencies no longer in an upward trend, especially in Yearn finance. So hopefully your mentality has been changed in regards to where price is going to go. We're not in an upward trend anymore, right? We have to be real with the overall environment so that we don't get caught off guard, so that we don't become emotional as to where price is going and why is it going lower. We already know why. Yearn finance broke the overall trend that we was going through, right? And we did it right here around June, the beginning of this month. So anyone tells you that the price in Yearn finance is going to go higher in the long term, we're not in that environment anymore. So what are we going to do with this line then? Okay. First things first, let me see this on a wider out time frame. I really want us to see where is support at into the market in Yearn finance. And right now, I'm going to take this horizontal line right here. And this area right here is trying to be support. Okay. Now, Yearn finance is not really giving us a monumental, definitive area of support. Okay, it's in between, I would say like $20,000 all the way down here. Okay, to around like 18,100. So that is that trading range for support there. And this is our restriction point here into the market in Yearn finance. Okay. Now, the reason why we place these lines on our chart is because a lot of changes in price direction occurs there, right? That is the only reason why we have support and resistance lines, is because things occur around those price points. And we need to identify those things because once price gets there again, we know we need to be a little bit more focused in on what occurs at those particular levels. So we have a pretty wide area, right? From 40,000 all the way back down here to around 18,000, $19,000, right? So far we've seen over the last couple of 5-day price bars, the market in Yearn Finance has been successful at keeping price above $24,000. Powerful. That gives us a lot of information. And even here on this current 5-day price bar, you guys can see with the increase in volume that the market in Yearn Finance closing towards the mid of the bar is that we've been finding buyers come through the market in Yearn Finance right in this area. Okay, buyers came into the market around $24,000 to $28,000. We can use that to our benefit, and we will, because in this current price prediction, we're going to make sure that price continues to trade above $24,000. Then 28. Those are our two closer midterm to near-term support areas, right? Now this is the 5-week time frame, okay? So depending on how long you're going to be in this market for Yearn Finance, if you're going to be here for a 5-week time frame, 6, 7, 8, 2 months, you need to look at this chart, because the 5-week time frame is still showing us that this market has some weakness to go through. I mean, we got 4 days and 14 hours left in the market in Yearn Finance. And this is not a bullish environment right here when we look at Yearn Finance on the 5-week time frame. Okay. Let's look at this on the monthly. Even here on the monthly time frame, the market here in Yearn Finance is still giving us some weakness. Now, let's do this here. What I'm going to do is that what it looked like going on in the cryptocurrency space is that we're really expecting these currencies to start trading like sideways and consolidating, and not necessarily giving us any massive movements to the upside, to the downside. Okay, so the time frame of how long you had to be in the market would be on a very short time frame. Now, you could definitely come in and purchase these currencies at these cheaper prices and just hold it for the next 5 to 10 years. But if you're in the market to make bank and take the bread from the trap, you don't need to be in this market too long. Okay, you just need to be in for a couple of days, take the profit, and move on to the next play. So we just got finished doing a video for XRP, and $28,000 I like for the market in Yearn Finance to try to hold that area for support. That's like the midpoint in this trading range that we just created. Okay, so the midpoint, the midterm, we're looking for the market in Yearn Finance to actually keep price above $28,000 and see this market trade in this range, right? Now, if we continue to see strength, the market's going to break that to the upside. But if the weakness continues to reveal itself, we're going to come back down towards $20,000. So it gives us time to anticipate where the next price movement is going to go outside of these two lines. Okay, so I like the 2-day time frame. No good on the hourly time frame as well. So far, the market here in Yearn Finance looks pretty good. Like I was telling you earlier, just to be in this market in a short time frame, next couple of days, just pretty much seeing the market hit some consolidation of trading. The nearest term area of restriction is right here around $34,625. So we will have to come in and TP out the market right there in Yearn Finance. And that's about 11% still. So that's still a pretty good run from a short time frame to grab 11% out the market in Yearn Finance. So now I'm gonna hold this $24,000 area as support. First area TP is going to be around that $34,625 area. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to extend it all the way up here towards the lower end of this $40,000 price. Okay, not necessarily $40,000 exactly. The market is anticipated to come near to that particular price, and I think it's going to fall a little bit shorter than 40,000 over the next couple of trading days. But nevertheless, this is what we're seeing. You guys can tell that I'm not expecting these currencies to really break out, but give us some sideways trading. Okay, and while we're trading sideways, the market's going to try to lean higher in price. So that is going to be our expectation. This is what we're expecting now in the market in Yearn Finance over the next couple of days. I would say in the next 2 weeks or so, right? So now, since you're part of our team, our community, we want to give everyone the opportunity to call the markets. We're here. Drop the comment in the comment section and we'll respond to your comment in regards to where you think price is going to go. And there's no right or wrong answers. Like, everyone is open to their own interpretations and as to what they see on the chart. And the only problem is that we just need to get in a position before anyone else actually sees it, so that when they get to that price, we'll be there waiting for them. This is how you're able to win. So now we want you all to join us. Make sure you maintain a profitability. And as always, trade different.